Welcome back to the channel, citizens. So what are we talking about in this one? Well, it's been over a month of me pretty much only solely playing Star Citizen, and I thought I'd give you my opinion on if Star Citizen is worth playing if you're a noob like me. So, as I said, over a month played of Star Citizen, as and when I can, between work and kids, etc. And I wish I could say I was now pretty good at the game. However, I most definitely am not. On the flip side of me being diabolically awful at the game though, this is how my experience has been and what my thoughts are on these topics as a new player. Player tutorial, or lack thereof. There is no tutorial in this game, and as coming in as a new player, it can seem rather overwhelming at times. Trying to find shops for gear, or even finding out how to get your ship using the public transport, and even your mobiGlas can seem pretty daunting first starting out. But personally, for the most part, I enjoyed figuring it out, and in turn was exploring the city I started at and learning the layout and the different routes to get to areas that I needed by following the in-game signposts. And it felt rather immersive to me and really sucked me into the game before I even left the planet's surface. The visuals. What helped with the immersion was the graphical quality of this game. Running on a modified Crytek engine, this game looks pretty phenomenal at nearly every angle, from running through a city to flying in space and even to walking around a ship or a moon. The game just screams screenshot at you. I'm not a big taker of screenshots in games, but since playing this, I now have a folder solely for Star Citizen images and even a quick button on my Stream Deck to make it easier to take them. Personally, it's the small details you can easily miss, but when you do notice them, for example, mop marks on the floor, scratches on the lifts, little details on the fire extinguishers, it's on another level from some of the god-awful games I've embarrassingly got in my library. The ships. You can't talk about a space game without talking ships. With over 100 vehicles in game with plenty more to come, there's plenty to choose from to suit your own tastes and needs, but it's not about how many there are, but about how detailed and well designed they are. Each ship is different from sizes, colours, form and function to how the mechanics work on each one, whether that be functioning ramps, turrets, medical facilities and even secret areas for smuggling supplies. Each ship you fly feels and handles differently in and out the atmosphere, and the way it's implemented currently makes it actually pretty fun to fly around the verse. The bugs. It's a sore point for sure, and one that you can't hide. Star Citizen is buggy, but it's in pre-alpha state. But it's also been over 10 years. I've had my fair share of bug boxes, ships spawning incorrectly, error codes that take you to the desktop, and of course the elevator dramas that we currently have. It can be frustrating, especially for new players, to get into the game, only to be trapped by a sliding door on a space station, never to return. However, as a new player myself, I plodded on. It got better, and now I can live with the bugs until they get fixed. I laugh them off, even if they come at the most inopportune time, because remember, it's a game, and if you're paying to play it, then you should know it's in an alpha state, and things will be far from perfect. The content. Unlike previous versions of Star Citizen, when all you could do was mess around in a hangar with a ship, especially since the most recent patch, the content has been coming along in leaps and bounds. I've seen a few people say there's nothing much to do, but for me personally, I'm still playing and I've still not done much. I haven't even tried ship mining or hauling yet, and these are two things I really want to give a try too, if my time permits, but I digress. What does Star Citizen offer the average player like myself? Let's run it through. So as mentioned, mining, whether that be by hand, ground vehicle or ship mining, there's cash to be made. Haulage and trading between certain places can grab you a small fortune and can give you some fantastic views along the way. Bounty hunting. Tracking and destroying bounties, be it human or NPC, can be exciting and net you a small profit in a short time frame. Pirating. Yes, being a space pirate is doable. It's not got everything fully implemented regarding the physical implementation of the ship's cargo, but it can be a fun and rewarding system in itself. Medic. Space medics are few and far between, but yes, you can ride around the system, helping players to their feet, and make some little cash in the process. Missions. There's too many to pick from here, but being a delivery driver, to searching for missing persons, to sneaking onto a stolen ship to take down hostiles, and of course you've got the illegal activities that may end up with you in the slammer. There's plenty of stuff to do here, and plenty of money to make. Exploration. Though not fully implemented, you can still explore the system in your own time, but in the future you could earn money from exploring the universe itself. This would actually be rather relaxing time playing the game and earning some money while enjoying the several vistas that the game has to offer. Live events. The last few weeks there's been live events running every day. This will be stopping shortly, however, but I do hope they crop up again regularly in the future. But these live events have been, well, rather fun. From Jumptown, which is a free-for-all trying to retrieve drug packages to sell, to the Siege of Orison, which was a huge multi-level attack by the AI on a planet that we as players have to work together to stop. Now, I've tried both of these and they were a lot of fun with some great moments. And there is a third live event that I've personally never done, which is the Xenothreat event, which again is a huge PvE event but in space, having ship battles. Now this sounds pretty awesome, and I'm hoping with the addition of the 100 player servers now that the developer will want this one testing in the near future. So in conclusion, is Star Citizen worth playing for a complete noob like myself? And I believe personally for me the answer is yes. I've had and I'm still having an absolute blast with the game, and if you're a space fan, I think for the £40 or so that you can get this for, then it's completely worth a go. It is, however, as I said, not without its issues, but if you can learn to live with them, knowing they should be fixed in the near future, then it's a no-brainer. If you are thinking about getting the game, then feel free to use my referral code just up here for an extra 5,000 credits in game, and consider joining the Discord to meet some awesome Star Citizen players who have helped me out massively over the last month or so. So thank you to those guys in my Discord. You know who you are. It means a lot, boys. And that's all from me for this one. So let me know in the comments what you most enjoy in Star Citizen, and if you are thinking about buying it, if you're on the edge, then let me know in the comments as well, and consider subscribing for more from me, and of course like the video for the YouTube algorithm-y stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one.